Okay, so I saw this on Twitter recently. It says who's most likely to be around in 5 years. So I wanted to kind of rank them and give you my thoughts on this. So at number one, Olivia Rodrigo, I think will definitely be around in 5 years. I mean, look at Sour, what she was able to do. All the songs trending on TikTok and having their moment, especially with the driver's license bridge and, having success with Deja Vu, that was apparently peaking at number three, which is impressive. Good for You and Driver's License both went number one as well. Every song on the album, I think, has at least over 100 million streams, multiple songs with a billion streams. Guts, I blame the label because I feel like they dropped the ball on the promotion of the album. And I feel like they thought that just because, Sour was so successful that we were going to basically do all the promotion as fans. So I definitely think that they dropped the ball on that. I think that they should have worked harder with pushing their singles. I think that there should have been more singles for the album. Still did over 300,000 units first week, outselling Sour, and she had a number one single in Vampires. So, she had really good numbers. Another reason why I think Olivia Rodrigo is going to stay around is because she is a great songwriter. I really think that with Guts, everything improved with the vocals, with the songwriting, with the production. She writes stuff that's very relatable, and I just really like her vocal deliveries and stuff like that. Vampire just really fascinating with how many words that she was able to throw together in the song and the bridge. Definitely one of the best bridges of the past year. And yeah, a lot of great songs, and she's great with not being on social media a whole lot. And I made a whole video on why I think she's so successful, and I will try to link that down below in the description and at the end of this video, and that kind of goes into more detail why. But I like Olivia Rodrigo a lot. I think that she will be here to stay. Number two, I think I will give it to Sabrina Carpenter. I'm kind of torn between her and Chapel, but I'll explain. Sabrina Carpenter, she has been doing well recently. Espresso, top 10 hit. I think it peaked at number three. Please, Please, Please was number one. I think Taste was in the top 10. Album sold over 300,000 units first week. The thing is, I need to see if she can continue that momentum, though. That's the thing that I worry about, because so many people have a successful era too, and then they fall off. So, yeah, I think that the new album was definitely a lot better than Emails I Can't Send, just in terms of a songwriting perspective. I think that she still has the balance, being witty and not making you cringe. I did a whole review of this album on my main YouTube channel, and I'll try to link that below as well, and I go in there track by track. But, I think she's great in terms of the live performing and stuff like that. So, I think she's doing a lot right now, but continuing that momentum, I think that's going to be the biggest thing for her, to be honest with you. And yeah, I think it's just a songwriting that needs work, to be honest. But besides that, I like Sabrina Carpenter. Olivia Rodrigo needs to work on the live performing. I forgot to say that, but I've been saying that. I think she's improved, but she still has a lot of work to do. Number three, I'm gonna say chappellroan. I listened to her album. I thought it was decent. I feel like I liked it a little bit more than expected. Have I revisited it since I listened to it that day? Well, no, but I think there were some decent records. I liked Casual for sure. So there were some good moments on there. I think that she has a great voice. She can definitely perform live. Again, it's just kind of continuing that momentum. It's the same thing with Sabrina Carpenter. So honestly, depending on the day, I could switch her and Sabrina Carpenter. I don't really have a big dog in that fight, but Olivia's clearly number one. And number four, Madison Beer. Madison Beer, she has to get the songwriting together. That is my biggest thing with her, because she has vocals. She can sing. My sister showed me a bunch of her songs and stuff like that, and her performing. I'm like, she can really sing live for real. She's a real deal. But the songwriting has to get better. The songwriting on her songs is just not giving, and she doesn't have very many good songs to begin with, based off of what I have heard. So I think that she needs to work on that. And also just on the public imaging and all that stuff, because everyone's basically just saying that she's Ariana Grande from Shein. And no shade, that's what it's giving. And now she's doing more of these dark pop, Halloween-y songs and stuff like that, which they seem to be better. I think Home to Another One, I think that's probably one of her better songs. Like the newer songs that I've heard from her, I think that she's starting to get better, but she has to improve on that. We have to work on the songwriting, we have to work on the public imaging. Maybe we got to get a new team together. But I think Madison Beer has a long way to go, because whenever I think about main pop girls, Madison Beer is never in that conversation, and I think our fans have to start being realistic with that. Honestly, like, what is so signature about Madison Beer? What's so special about Madison Beer? And what really stands out? Exactly. So I think that there's just more that needs to be done with her and her career. But, we'll see. Yeah. So that's kind of my ranking. So to recap, Olivia at number one, Sabrina at number two, Chapel at number three, and I have Madison Beer at number four. But let me know who you guys think, who's most likely to be around in 5 years. Who do you guys enjoy the most out of all these? I have friends who like Olivia, which is very slim. I'm one of the only people who likes her in my friend groups. A lot of them really like Sabrina right now. Chapel, a few of them like her. They don't really talk about Madison Beer like that. So it just really depends. You know, everybody has different tastes, but let's kind of continue that conversation and everything.